YouTube is good, okay? You're moving?
Mm-hmm.
You just gotta let me know for crooked.
Yeah, I have to wait for the,
No, I know. I think we should be good. We might be a little crooked, but just let me know. Alright, let me go pee. And then, it's right here.
we're fine.
Good?
Yeah. It's really hot in here.
We just been moving.
Hello, Ashley.
I
Hello,
don't even have
Jimmer.
to. I don't even have to pee. Did you hear my arm?
The snap, crackle, and pop. Welcome to your 40s.
That's where I am in life. Everything just cracks.
Hello, Strawberry.
All right, we're good. Hello, guys. Happy
Sunday.
I guess.
Hello,
I
Ann.
wouldn't say it's happy. I've been
Hello,
mentally.
Jamie.
I've been mentally clocked in, going back to work since like 10:38 this morning, which is never a good thing. Hello, Jamie, Debbie, Ashley, Strawberry. All right, so the plan was to do gyros. Unfortunately, if you are someone that shops at Costco or BJ's, you know the deal. They don't have the same stuff all the time. It's like they get it in, people buy it, and then they don't have it when you want it. Now, we're not BJ's shoppers. We're not Costco shoppers, but my parents are.
I'm a BJ shopper.
I know you are. Costco is a no-no. It's very rare. But
Hello, Michael.
Khaki is definitely, when it comes to the two, she's more of a BJ's girl. It's just closer to us.
It is.
But my dad and my mom picked up these lamb and beef gyro slices.
It was gyro meat.
Yeah, and I didn't taste it last night because
I didn't taste it either. It
smelled good and it looked good. And I was gonna make a homemade white sauce, which is like a tzatziki sauce.
Hello, Abby.
And me, Khaki, my daughter, my nephews, my sister-in-law, my mom.
It was a family affair.
It was a family affair. We were in Costco for like an hour. They didn't have it.
Way too long. We were in Costco for way too long.
But I did get Costco hot dogs. You know, the big, thick ones that you get at the food court. I did buy those, a whole pack, $20 later. And then I went to the actual food court and bought a pack of buns.
You could buy the buns, too.
Didn't know. You know how much I paid for a 12-pack of these buns? These big buns from Costco? $2.39. So.
You better eat them before they mold.
Do you think they'll be good for Friday, 4th of July?
Maybe. I'll stick them in the refrigerator.
Everybody likes a good wiener on a 4th of July, you know? Hello, Abby. Indian food is so good. Yes, it is. I think I eat Indian food maybe once a year.
Yeah, I don't eat it often. Probably the same.
Nothing against it. I just don't crave it a whole lot.
What flavor almonds? I've been on the smoked almond kick. Strawberry. At least it has more flavor than just the plain salted ones.
Oh, did you guys see that video tonight of how I cook these burritos? You know the griller thing that we have?
Griddle.
The griddle?
It's
in the garbage right now.
It bit the big one.
Bit the big one. Kaki's like, you know what? The next time we're getting the good one. I said, okay. This one did not last as long as the other one, but what are you gonna do? Jamie boots in the park. Are you talking to another Jamie?
Yeah, the other Jamie. Jamie in the stream.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, I know I posted some old school stuff from TikTok, on my story tonight, and that's because I had this big discussion with our daughter, and I was telling her, I'm like, you were daddy's little girl. Like, you were my princess. I did everything for you. When anybody said no to you, I said yes. And she didn't believe me. I said, you were in so many TikTok videos. She goes, no, I wasn't. I said, yes, you were. I had to scroll back to 2019 to show her, for her to believe me. And she didn't. And it took a long time for me to finally get to where I was doing videos with her. But I said, you are like my most favorite thing in the whole wide world. And because I'm a lot more strict with her now, because I had to be, she didn't believe me. So I showed her. I mean, we sat there for a good half an hour going back and finding.
Probably longer than that.
Yeah. But I showed her so many videos, and I think she believed me. But proof is in the pudding, right? Me giving her chocolate roses, and then her giving me a kiss and a hug, and like jumping into my arms. It was a whole thing. But I shared some videos to my Instagram story, old school stuff. Then they grow up. Yeah. She's still a kid. She's still a youngin'.
She's still little.
She's just not as not gullible, but like innocent as she once was. It happens. She's like, you gonna do the same thing with Charlie? And I said, yeah. I told her the truth. I'm like, yeah. And I said, you could be a part of it. You just gotta change your ways around. Which is the truth.
It's crazy changes, yeah, Jamie. So then you know.
Yep. 11 and 13.
You know then.
To a T. Boy and a girl, Jamie?
I don't remember what Jamie has.
I sometimes forget what I have, so it's like. All right, here we go.
Yes, boy and a girl.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know.
Sorry, I couldn't remember.
All right, here we go. These look dry, but I know they're not. They're going to be wet as a freaking. These are going to be as wet as a mattress actress on the day of the big show.
Ooh, yum. Ugh.
Oh, God. Do you guys like sloppy joes? Yeah. I do them.
I don't really
3
eat sloppy
times.
joes.
Probably 3 times a year. I do.
It's been years since I had a sloppy joe.
Oh, these are good. Cheesy, but good. You know, I have a little secret that I do with my rice. I always make like a cheesy rice, a broccoli.
It's the rice-a-roni.
Rice-a-roni, but I add like 6 different things. One of the things is some macaroni and cheese packet sauce, like the powder. It gives it a little bit of a.
Yeah, and then when I go to make the kids mac and cheese, and I have no fucking powder.
Well, this was my mom's. This wasn't ours. Yum, looks delicious. You wanna try mine or no? We got a lot of cheese tonight.
I'm not even gonna eat it all.
Did you cut it all?
Hmm?
Did you cut it all tonight? Or was that from last night too?
I just cut a little bit of each one. I got a variety. Hello, Lisa.
You wanna try mine?
No. I ate enough carbs today.
Yeah. What'd you have?
That freaking bun put me over.
Oh yeah, Kepi had a Costco dog. Hello, Lisa. Guys, I had to look for you tonight.
Oh, you didn't get the notification?
YouTube
I don't
don't
know what
like
the hell's
us.
going on with them.
You would think, such as a platform as like, I don't know, TikTok, YouTube, you see someone doing the same thing every single night that is different and creative and is no matter what, there's something up. You would think they would invest in them because they're loyal and they're consistent with what they do on your platform.
Hello, Justin. Didn't even see you in there.
For some reason, it doesn't happen for me and Kagi. And we're going on 8 years doing this every single night. And it might sound like it's a chore, but truth be told, I love this. I could do this forever. If this was my job and I was like making a living doing this, it wouldn't just be what you get. It'd be this times like 5. Excuse me. So it's that is a shame. You would think they would have like people on top of that stuff because like you could have, I don't know, some doofus walking into a Costco and then just like taking a bite of something and making some sort of gesture. You know what I mean? And then poof. They're there. Now some might think I'm talking about the Costco guys. I'm not. That dad has been busting his ass a long time. I'm just using that as an example. That's actually really good.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's why I don't hate on him. He's someone that just like it kind of shows that being consistent and doing the shit that you know maybe what you're doing isn't the groove, but or maybe what you want to do isn't the groove, but something you do like just for a whim might take off. We had a beautiful weather today again. It was hot, but it was dry, and it's cool tonight.
Oh,
but
no.
crap weather is coming very hot and humid tomorrow, right?
Oh, it's gross out again today. It was hot. It was very hot.
We were all hanging out in the backyard, except you.
I didn't go outside. I knew better.
Me and my brothers all were in the backyard with our shirts off with the babies. And my mom, she was cleaning the hot tub gazebo thing.
Solarium.
The solarium. And then me and my 2 brothers and my sister-in-law are outside with our nephew and
Called that Jimmer.
and our daughter and our son.
They almost punched me in the face with their burrito, just so you know.
Did you ever attend any CZ? What's up, Noah? Hey, Jamie, did you ever attend any CZW shows? Yes. I'd have, yeah. I was gonna wrestle for them in 2000. When was our daughter born?
15.
I've just barely numbers. 2014. I was gonna wrestle for them, and it's a long story. I won't go into details. Yes, I have attended their shows. 2 of them, to be specific. What part of California?
Not you, the other Jamie.
Oh.
The chat Jamie, not
Okay.
you.
Do you still wrestle? No. No. No, I could put on a show though if someone gave me like an opportunity. Guaranteed. But no, I don't wrestle no more. Good old Baco, LOL. I'm surrounded in fires.
Yeah, I saw that there was more brush fires again in California.
Oh yeah?
It was just on the news.
Really? That sucks.
I'm sorry, Abby. That sucks.
You know, the first CZW show I went to, my favorite independent wrestler was there at the time, and this is when I was just going to feel it out. I was there to see if this is something I wanted to, do. And Kaki knew all about it. She knew the craziness that was going on. I said, but there's a chance, like, this kind of wrestling, because I don't think CZW is like this anymore, but back then it was extremely violent. And Kevin Owens was there, but he was wrestling as Kevin Steen. And the person I was with knew who he was my favorite independent wrestler. I never met him. And he just showed up on a whim because something happened. I think this was like when his daughter was about to be born, or his wife was pregnant with his daughter. This was a long time ago. And just go over and say hello to him. And I'm like, I was like legit starstruck. And I didn't do it. But he got signed like 2 months later, 3 months later, something like that. It was something weird like that. And then I went a second time, and I don't remember what the second time was. Or maybe it was only one time I went there. I think maybe it was only one time I went there. I got in trouble when I went there. I know that. I got in trouble on the way back.
No comment.
No comment, which still follows me to this day. But, okay, so it was one. I feel like it was twice.
It probably was twice.
The second time I got in trouble, I never went back. Yeah, I won't. I think maybe I went one time and I got in trouble, and that was it. I think I'm only gonna have another half of the burrito. I think our son would like this a lot. Our daughter, I know, wants to try
She
it.
wanted to try it.
You want to take a bite? It's not
No.
spicy.
No. Please don't eat them on me.
2, 4, 5 almonds. What is what? Cheddar and
That's white cheddar, yellow cheddar, and Munster.
mustard?
Mm-hmm.
I'll go with this. Is Kaki okay
I'm
today?
very hot right now.
Kaki had a very emotional day.
I'm very hot. My heart rate's up again. Just sitting here doing fucking nothing.
Hey, Jazzy. Yeah, Kaki had a very emotional pregnancy.
Yeah, we have central air visa, but it just feels like
It's this year's different.
it feels so hot in this
Yeah,
house.
and it's not. It's like the great.
Hello, Jazzy.
This is like the first summer being here that, and maybe it's because there's other stuff going on, but the consistency of being cool to the point where you want to put a sweater on because you're kind of cold, which is normal, is not the case this year. I feel like the temperature might be a little bit higher than it usually is. Kaki, why don't you take a nice lukewarm shower and go put a fan on? Sorry you don't feel comfortable. I don't feel comfortable either.
I wouldn't take a lukewarm shower. I would take a freaking cold one.
Yeah. Stop. You can't have any of this. Kaki just had one of those days where her emotions were high. Our daughter was a pain in the buttski. The mother-in-law was not. My mom came off a certain way, which she didn't mean to do, but she did. So she says. I blew a gas lid, and then Kaki's like, "Don't say nothing." I did. I said something. And then my mom felt bad because she didn't mean it to come out a certain way.
Come on, those are the only flavored ones I have.
I got salt and vinegar in there.
I don't want those.
Okay, I'll totally take these last ones. I'll buy you more almonds tomorrow. I won't take no more, I promise.
Got a whole plate of food.
I know.
Leave my rabbit food alone.
Come on. It was just not a bad day, just a very different day. The weekend went by super quick. Thank goodness the 4th of July is on Friday, which I'm off. So instead of 5 shitty work days, I only have to do with 4. Usually out of those 5, I get 1 day that's decent. Hopefully I'll have only 3 shitty work days and 1 decent day.
We have a table fan. We have a ceiling fan in our room.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we have a fan. We just don't use it. It's loud.
Yeah, we have a box fan. Don't use that though.
Old school, baby.
You don't need it with the ceiling fan.
I added too much cheese in these.
You added too much cheese, yet you're eating my cheese.
Well, I mean, I needed more sour cream. Tacky, get a cold cloth for your neck.
I need a whole ass ice bath.
Are you that hot?
Yes. I told you before I was hot.
Just think if I was sleeping with you. I haven't slept with Tacky in like a month.
No, I had our little heat box next to me last night.
But I'm saying, like, imagine if we got those chili freeze sheets.
I need those.
I think we're gonna get them. Just look into it tomorrow and order it. This is something I wanted to get for a couple of years now.
No, I know. Chili sheets or whatever.
Chili freeze, I think. Jamie, maybe get her a cool towel.
I don't think that's gonna help.
No. Kagi's we're gonna, Jamie, why don't you get her a cool towel right now? Really? She said no.
No,
3 times.
I don't
Lisa.
need one right now.
Guys, come on. If she asked me to get it for her, I would. But I'm not gonna get up and get something just because someone, you know what I mean?
Yeah, well, we do have a ceiling fan. Not here. This is a chandelier because we're at the table. But our bedroom, we have a ceiling fan.
It actually does help.
It does help a lot. I can't sleep without it.
But she would ask for it. Actually, you know, you know what? I know what. Hold on.
The hell is he getting now?
This could use like regular chips.
Oh no, I get that, guys. I do. It's just I can't cool off right now. The dog wants to come in.
No, okay. More almonds. It's those hot ass uncomfortable sleeps that really make you appreciate those freezer cold winter nights under the covers. Hell yeah.
Hello, Albert. Come on, stop it.
Now there's like this mattress pad that you plug in, and then you set the temperature to where you know what you want to go to sleep as and what you want it to wake up as. I told Kaki this like 2 years ago, and we were gonna get it, but we didn't.
Yeah, I don't know why we did it.
This might be the year we get it.
I was recommended this live, and I'm digging the food. Well, welcome, Cupid.
Thank you. What's up, Cupid? These are good, but not what I expected it to be. I
What do you
think it
mean?
needs eggs.
Needs eggs.
Mm-hmm.
When do you think I do these eggs?
Because
Stop that, Lucky. Stop.
the mac and cheese powder is throwing me off. It's like making it more salty, which is what it's gonna do. But I usually use yogurt instead of sour cream, so it all kind of fits together. It was just a different kind of night.
Mac and cheese burrito. No, it's a cheesy rice burrito. With chili.
Where do you see the size of these wieners I'm gonna cook? If not Friday, tomorrow.
Well, if you've been to Costco, you know how big they are.
They're big. And I saw them. I'm like, if they sell them here, they have to sell the bread. So I went to the bakery aisle.
No,
And
Jolson, it's not Wendy's.
No,
It's Hormel chili tonight.
listen. We're on a budget. There's only one income coming in now, and I didn't realize we are on such a
Budget.
limit, but we are. Our budget's on a budget, and I'm just finding this out today, because like you dip into something enough times, you realize like, oh shit, you hit a dead.
I've been trying to tell you, but you didn't listen.
I didn't think it was that bad. So there's gonna be some cut skis going on.
Yeah, I know
This
Albert,
week.
right? He's got a whole ass
And
meal.
for the next couple of weeks.
He picks at my cheese and my almonds. Yeah, food prices are crazy.
Yeah.
To think you were gonna make more burritos, and I told you not to.
I didn't have enough to make one. If I had more filling, I wouldn't have. No one would have eaten it regular. They're good in the burrito. There's nothing bad in these that ain't. None of my brothers or you know.
Time to steal those garbage AEW pay-per-views. Shame we don't pay $80 for that garbage. You bought 3 ribeyes for $46. That's highway robbery. That's crazy. Tony Khan's dad doesn't need the money.
I don't. It has. Listen.
Oh, thank you, Jazzy, for popping in. Have a good night, girl.
Yeah, thank you. I don't. I'm gonna be home for 3 months once Charlie's born. Kagi's having a surgery for this baby, like she had the other two. She needs me home for a month, and you know the difference between this go around and our other 2 kids is our son was very small when our daughter was born, and now our daughter and our son, there's a 10-year gap between Charlie coming, so they're a lot more hands-on. Someone needs to be
they're
around.
older.
Kaki can't do shit for a bare minimum a month. Can't drive, can't do. I need to be here. So there's a big pay cut on top of, you know, Kaki was supposed to be working, but this pregnancy is whooping her butt. So she has not been working for like the last month and a half.
Yeah.
So it's just me. And that's what I was talking about, like dipping in to get certain things done. Today was the day where I needed to go into that envelope, and I saw what was there, and I'm like, holy shit. You know, and I'm only going to be getting 67% of what I usually
Of your paycheck, and I'm probably gonna get like $160 a week.
Yeah, so it's gonna be it's gonna be tight for a while, and I don't know how we're gonna do it, what we're gonna do, what's like the game plan, but we'll figure it out. We always do.
Hello, Chris.
always do. What's up, Chris? Alright. I'm gonna wrap this one back up. Finish the last one with the tortilla chips. And maybe have a couple more pieces of cheese. I really wish I was off tomorrow. I'm just happy I'm off on Friday.
You got a 3-day weekend. Really, Loki? Really? Stop.
I'll pray for y'all. Jamie, hopefully they don't pull a scumbag move and lay you off for taking time. No, it's a it's a New York State thing.
Do not. Do not.
I mean, anything is possible. Kaki and my parents seem to think that I'm gonna get screwed, but they both also know if I have to go into the adult side of entertainment, there's an opportunity there for me. I'll do it. You know, Kaki can't do shit about it. She could just either watch or don't watch.
Bet.
Yeah, Charlie's what, 3 weeks away?
Yep.
A couple more days more than 3 weeks away.
Yep. Oh, about to be. I'm 35 weeks in what? 4 days. Actually, I'm 35 weeks in 5 days. Yeah. Come on, I'm hot and you're breathing on me. Come on. Don't give him the good cheese.
Came on one block. Come over here.
You're not getting any more of my cheese. I'm trying, Lisa. I don't feel like a champ, though.
Remember that cheese?
Which cheese?
The one that I used to have as a kid. The dip. It's like
Oh, the port wine cheese.
port wine cheese. Some crackers with those. Some. I don't think I've ever eaten it on here. I might have.
I don't know if you did. Meat Farms has it. That's the only place you can find it.
No, you get a Stop and Shop.
No, I've never seen it at Stop and Shop.
It's in the fancy cheese area.
Oh, I've seen it at Meat Farms. Because our daughter picked it up. She goes, "Ooh, what kind of cheese is this?"
She's never had that?
No.
Oh.
And I'm like, "That's port wine cheese." I'm like, "That's Daddy's favorite cheese."
Yeah. Alright, let's go to bed. Guys, we will see you tomorrow. Thank you for hanging out with us.
Here comes Lucky. Yeah, here he comes. I'm on like beer 10. Well, you might be on beer 10, but you're a little late, Chris.
You can't wind this down yet. If I want to wind something up, I need to wind it down right now. And I need to be wound up. So we will see you guys tomorrow night. Thank you for hanging out with us. Thank you for being so supportive and being committed to our show. We do appreciate it. I know there's not a lot of you guys, but we do appreciate it. Trust me, we do. We'll see you guys tomorrow night.
Have a good night, guys.
Good night, guys. One. Ooh.